Hi everyone, thank you for joining me at Lori Houston Art. It's time for another resin art piece. We will be using resin, Fireglass, mica powder, and alcohol ink. Let's get started. Today we are going to be using some really cool colors, and I first have I'm using Macaw TLP as my base. So I'm adding a little bit of my TLP Macaw into my Mixed Media Girl resin. And Mixed Media Girl resin is one part of A and one part of B. I just mixed that together, and you saw where I just added my Macaw. I'm going to gently stir that, and that just leaves, that's a really beautiful iridescent, you see that color and shine in there. And typically when I use a color interference or an iridescent or whatever color that is very see-through, but it's dreamy, it really is. I usually am pouring this over another color for this resin art that I've started doing. So in this particular piece, I am pouring the resin and Macaw over a dry spray painted, I think this is a 10 by 20 inch canvas. It's gallery wrapped. And what I love about this is you really like the different facets, the different lines when you're spreading this out. And I love using my fingers. This really shows this color off very well. I will say that this particular piece, I realized as I was doing it that I really needed to have a heat gun that had a better nozzle or a better setting on it. So I since then have ordered a new heat gun. Now I just went ahead and I poured the rest of the clear on there, and all I'm doing is trying to get a very fine, thin coat over the canvas. And the key is to make sure that the edges and sides are all covered, because the last thing you want to do in this particular application is have to put another layer of resin on it, especially when you've already got your design with your Fireglass down. It's possible if you need to do so, but it's best if you can get full coverage here with the resin. So right now I'm just going to go through and I'm getting a nice full coverage, feeling those edges with my fingers, making sure that you can see there, you don't leave anything without coverage on those sides, because I don't plan on framing these pieces. These will go on the wall as is. So I want perfect, perfect corners, perfect sides. So the beauty of this is you don't have to worry about how level it is or how many lines are in it as you're moving it around, because it will self-level. And the lines really do add a lot of character. So I'm just going through and moving some of the resin around, feeling the heat, getting my temperature set. You don't want it hot to where it's going to burn it, but you want it warm enough where it's going to move the resin around once you get all of your colors down. So we are going to go ahead and get the Fireglass laid down, and I will see you there. Okay, we're going to start laying down the black Fireglass. You can see it there. It is a mirrorized Fireglass. You can get this on Amazon, or you can actually get that different colors at Home Depot or Lowe's or anywhere that they sell the fire pits for outside. That's what people use the Fireglass in. And I don't always use mirrorized. Mirrorized means it has mirror on one side and the color on the other. And because I'm using alcohol inks and pigments, I don't really need that extra shine, but I don't have any non-mirrorized black. Excuse me, and I really just wanted black on this because I think the two colors just look amazing together. So we're going to lay down our design. There's no rhyme or reason. Whatever you think will look nice, and we're going to get ready to lay our colors over the glass. This is the exciting part to me. See you there. Okay, so we're getting ready to put down our first this little piggy pigment, Seaglass. I love Seaglass. It's really a very, very pretty color. I love the shimmer and shine in it. And I am just going over that Fireglass with a little bit of the Seaglass. After Seaglass, I have a mixture of seaweed. I actually used seaweed, and then I used a drop of charcoal pinata alcoholink. So this is a pigment and a little bit of alcoholink to give it a greeny tint. This next one is gorgeous. This is actually Seaglass and Mermaid mixed. I love these colors together once I blow them out. I do need to order some more Mermaid. I'm just about out of this. So now I'm going to put down a little bit of silver alcohol ink. And when you put your alcohol ink, this is really a very, very dark, kind of black silver. I have so many alcohol inks, probably over 100 colors. I started with alcohol ink before I was even doing acrylic pouring. So I do have a lot of colors. Now that I have that very little bit of alcohol ink, I really like the way it looks, where it is just like that. I'm like, you know what? I might need to add a little bit of silver. So this is silver pinata. Again, not a lot. So, you know, the charcoal, I could see that it wasn't really giving a lot of contrast. And you'll see when you put this alcohol ink down, it starts to spread. And the silver isn't as bad as the gold, but it does, you want to be very careful or it will overpower your whole painting. So this is where I was talking about, since this video, I've gotten a new heat gun and I've got some better attachments. So right now, without burning the resin, you're just going in and you're trying to move that resin away from the Seaglass and kind of give it its own shape. As I'm doing this, I said, you know what? These colors, as it's spreading, they're amazing. So I don't want to spread this one out like my last one. I spread the last one out. You know, please check out that first video. It's gorgeous. It dried perfect, as well as this one did as well. I decided to do a little bit of a different design just because these colors are just amazing. Well, listen, I'm going to let you sit back while I play around with this, and I cannot wait to show you the end result. I will see you there. Let's go down for a close-up. Oh my goodness. I know you can see this. It is stunning. Oh my goodness. I love the wispiness, that charcoal and the seagrass is amazing. It looks like a feather in the wind. I just love these colors. All right, I am going to show you the dried results. I cannot wait to see you there. Oh my goodness, it is so hard to show dried results on a resin piece. It just has this glare to it, but this is stunning. It dried beautiful. It reminds me of a fallen peacock feather that fell in the ocean. So fallen feather it is, I don't know, but I am in love with this piece. I want to thank each and every one of you for your continued support. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. I cannot wait till the next video. Take care. Till next time.